Huh?
You thinking?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Just going over things.
Just doing business.
Yeah, I'm just making
adulting.
sure. I'm looking at the corresponding pages to my script and just going over if it makes sense.
That's funny. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy Show. So if you're new here, I do Disney themed videos. So the last one I did was actually my Pandora haul. So if you've not seen that, please go check that out. And then from that, because obviously I talked about some of the Lion King stuff that they've recently launched, I thought I'll do a Nala video. So yeah, let's just get into this. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, just because it's very sticky and I want to put it back, is actually this one here, which is my Pez. So I've actually talked about Pez before. I think probably about 6 years ago when I first did my Lion King video for you guys. I'd actually mentioned Pez then, just because obviously these were some of the oldest things I had in my shrine. I don't think it says a date on here anymore, because unfortunately where the sweets have melted, unfortunately it's kind of ruined the back of it. Though one thing I have noticed with Pez is over the years, because obviously I do collect them, I did do a video a couple of years ago on the current Pez's that I had, but I have noticed over the years you get less and less sweets. So for example, on this one you got 3, so like I said, this is actually probably about 15 years old now. You had Pez since, you either get like 1 of these, or sometimes it shows a gap where there's 2 but you still only get 1, so you definitely get less and less actual Pez ones. Like I said, yeah, I can't really see what the date is on here because it's, unfortunately it's kind of rubbed off. Oh, if I get it in the right light. Oh, okay, so it says I think it says the 3rd 2006. So that's when it went out a day. So yeah, so that is a long time ago, because I'm filming this in 2024, so yeah, so it's quite a while ago. But like I said, I do have other characters in this as well. If you want me to do like a whole Pez one, because obviously since doing my last one I actually have more Pez as well, because obviously I brought out other characters as well, not necessarily Lion King but just in general, and obviously then you can see the difference between obviously the sweets. But yeah, that's the first one, so I'm just going to put that one back in the shrine. So the next one I have is actually Adult Nala. So this one I actually found in a charity shop, and now I had no intention of actually using this for a photo, because I like the fact that I actually had this in the middle, obviously to advertise that was from the Lion King. I don't again have many Nala adult stuff. The only adult stuff I've got of Nala is with Simba, so this is the only thing I've got of her just by herself. I can't remember when I got this, but I know it definitely was around about the same time that the film came out, because if you didn't know, Lion King is actually celebrating its 30th anniversary, so it came out in 1994. So yeah, so I kind of feel like I got this not long after that, because like I said, I did find it in a charity shop, but yeah, so this definitely came out around about the same time as the movie came out. It definitely wasn't like a recent thing, so this one's actually one of my favourite ones, just because it's Adult Nala and I don't actually have a lot of her on there. So I did talk about this recently. So we went to this place called The Den. The best way I can describe it, if you don't have one in your area, is almost like a car boot sale slash like charity shop. So it's almost like people have like these separate like spaces, and they sort of pay for the space, but then they can sell whatever they want. Some people use it as businesses, some people actually use it as almost like a car boot sale where it's just random stuff. So someone was actually selling a lot of toys, and I was lucky enough to find Nala. She is in quite good condition. The only thing is she does have a little bit where I think like a child's obviously put makeup on her, she does have a little bit on there. This one just says it's from the Disney store, so I don't know how new this one is, but the fact that she's actually in good condition, I kind of feel like she isn't like too old, because she's not obviously got like any other like tarnishes on her. She's not like too dirty, she just still feel like in good condition. But yeah, things like this I say either charity shops, or I do always link down below the Facebook group, so just in case if you see anything in my videos, or obviously if you're just into like certain characters, you can always have a look on there to see what people are selling. eBay is also a good place as well. You can never guarantee what's on eBay as well, so that's why I personally prefer the Facebook groups, because then you can actually ask, does anyone have any like Lion King stuff or Nala stuff, and then loads of people then show you what they have to sell or things that they've made as well. So another one I had which was fairly new, so Reuben actually kind of gave me this for Christmas, so I do actually have a Simba version and I do have a Scar version as well. So these are Squishmallows, so like I said, this is fairly new, so obviously some things I've got were from when the original film came out, but then obviously they re-released certain ones since. I went for a phase of being completely obsessed with these, so I go through phases. So for example, I went for like a Zoom Zoom phase, obviously I go for like Squishmallows, I'm now going through the Munchkins phase. So yes, I go through phases of like whatever's available. I'm obsessed, I need to get as many of those things as I can. These still do exist. I have seen them in toy shops, so I've seen them in Smith's Toys and The Entertainer, so I have seen these ones current. Sometimes they do offers as well, because it comes in all different sizes. But like I said, I was lucky enough to get this one, so Reuben kindly got me this one, and like I said, other characters, just known I don't have a lot of Nala stuff, and Lion King is my favourite movie. So another one I got from a charity shop was actually this one here. So this one, oh, again, just say Disney store. So yeah, just say Disney store, doesn't actually say like a year or anything on there. So again, I don't know how new this is, but again, it is in very good condition. I do have a Simba one similar to this one as well. So I actually got this for 99p, so I like to keep the tags on so I know how much I got it for. But again, there's no obvious like blemishes on there, there's no like damage and things, so I kind of feel like this was fairly new. Maybe it's reading.
I'm just going over notes and stuff to make sure that what I wrote makes sense in the long run. You know.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
So nothing I actually got this from Toys for a Pound. I've not been on the website for a while, so it's something that I'm planning on doing in the future for you guys, but I didn't want to do too many hauls back to back. But because obviously Reuben's birthday is in September, then we've got Christmas, so I do tend to like go on Toys for a Pound just to get like stock and filler, stuff like that, so that will be a future video. But this one I definitely know I got from Toys for a Pound. So they had other characters as well, but again, I primarily wanted the Nala one. So Toys for a Pound is an app or website, so it's not sponsored in any way, but it's just fun if you want to see certain characters, or like I said, I tend to use it for stock and fillers. It's just like silly little things on there. I do tend to get my mystery minis, so spoiler for our next video is actually going to be mystery minis, so I do tend to look on there to see what they've got, because obviously mystery minis sometimes can be like about £5, but on Toys for a Pound they can be like anywhere between like £2 to £3. But yeah, so stuff like this I was really happy to get, because again, I didn't have a lot of Nala stuff at the time, so I was happy to get this one. I had every intention of maybe putting her in my car, but then I was like, oh, I don't want it to get damaged, in the sense of when the sunlight's on it, sometimes obviously things can fade, and because at the time I didn't have a lot of Nala things, I didn't want to ruin this one. But yeah, that's where I got that from, was the website Toys for a Pound. So back in the day when Zoom Zooms were a thing, I was obsessed with getting Zoom Zooms, especially when the Disney store launched any new ones. I just had to get the whole collection. So this one is the Nala one. So when I got the Nala one, I actually got all of them at the same time. Though I think Scar was probably the only one I couldn't get, because I remember adding them all to my basket and then it said Scar was out of stock. So for absolutely ages I wanted to get Scar. I finally got him, which was good. It's just at the time I wanted to get the whole collection. So this one is authentic from the Disney store. Like I said, I actually got it from the website. I don't really see Zoom Zooms around much anymore. I don't feel like they're actually producing them anymore. The only time I've ever seen them is like car boot sales, or sometimes when me and Reuben go to Salisbury, there's the marketplace there, and there's a guy that actually has a toy stand, where that's where I get quite a lot of my other toys from as well. And that's the only time I've ever seen things like this is then. I just remembered I did actually buy loads of random ones once and then turn them into ears, but I just kind of haven't got around to making them. So I've got like some Snow White ones and some dwarf ones and then turned to ears. I think I might have some villain ones as well, so it's like duplicates of ones already had, but he was only selling these for like £1, so I just thought, oh, that'd be great, obviously, just to make some ears out of. And then I just never got around to it. I think I bought them like 2 years ago. So talking about the guy, like I said, when I go to Salisbury, so I was lucky enough to get little figurines like this as well. So these ones I believe actually came in a set with Simba. I know this one definitely came with Simba because it actually had the same bottom to it as well. So this actually came in a set, but then it's got the little Nala as well. I do have other ones similar to this, but I thought I won't show all of them because obviously they're just like figurines. But I just thought these ones were really cute because these were like my newest ones, though I do actually have one of my original ones. So this one I remember actually getting one. So the year it came out, so 1994, I was actually 10 years old. That year, my dad actually got us some Christmas crackers that were Lion King based, and Nala, this one was actually in there. So I've had this one for 30 years. So yeah, so that's why I don't tend to sort of use them very often, because obviously some of these are really old. I still got the Simba one, I still got the Timon one as well, I still got some of the other ones, because like I said, they did actually do like a whole range of the characters, and you've got like pins in some of them as well. But yeah, so this particular one I've had for 30 years, whereas these ones I've only just got.
Huh?
You thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking. Just going over things.
Just doing business.
Yeah, I'm just making
adulting.
sure. I'm looking at the corresponding pages to my script and just going over if it makes sense.
That's funny. So my mum actually found me this. I did actually talk this in a recent video where she actually found this with, I think it was some Pixar characters, and again, she knows I love Lion King stuff, so anytime she goes shopping, she always has a look out for me, just in case, obviously, because she doesn't always know what I have, so she always sends me photos being like, oh, do you have this, or do you want this? So this one is a little hair tie. I'm not gonna use this as a hair tie because I just really like, again, the fact that I don't have a lot of Nala stuff, so I didn't really want to ruin it. But obviously wearing it, especially with my hair, because my hair's quite thick with the braids, I feel like that for me isn't going to be strong enough, so I just primarily put this in the shrine. But I don't know whether someone, it looks like it's made, so I don't know whether this was a company or not, but yeah, she just found them in a charity shop, and I think they're only like 50p or £1 or something. So yeah, she just asked if I wanted this one, but because it had other characters with it, I thought, oh yeah, that would be quite nice again to go in the shrine. So this actually came from Primark, but it actually came in a set. So these are little lunch boxes. Now I've actually got quite a lot of these, and the reason why is because over time the picture actually tarnishes. So I've got like a Little Mermaid one, I've got Encanto, obviously I've got the Lion King ones, I've got other generic ones which are just like Mickey, Minnie Mouse, but because I put them in my bag and I use my lunch, obviously because I work 5 days a week, so I'm using these all the time, I have noticed that the pictures started to scratch off, to the point where I used to use the Timon and Pumbaa one and the pictures come off, and I was like, okay, this one's going straight in the shrine. So it comes in a set of 3. I believe this one is the smaller size, and then yeah, the Timon and Pumbaa one was the medium size, and then there's a Simba one which is the larger one. But again, these come from Primark, you can get them all the time, I'm always seeing them in there just in case you like these sort of things. But we always have these around the house as like little snackables when we go to the cinema, go out for a picnic, that kind of thing. These do come in handy, but I personally just got this one mainly because obviously it had Nala in it, and again at the time I didn't have a lot. So the last things I got were actually from the Makeup Revolution range. So I've not actually seen them do any Disney ones recently, because they went for a phase, I would say probably about 3 years ago, where every collection was Disney. So they brought out a whole range of princess stuff. Obviously they had the Lion King items. Since then they've done like Monsters Inc. and they've done Finding Nemo, so they've done quite a few things, but I've not seen anything in probably like a year, so I don't know whether they've moved away from Disney, maybe they don't have the license for it anymore. But yeah, so Reuben actually kindly got some of these for my birthday a couple of years ago, so I actually have other things as well, with like eyeshadow palettes, with lipsticks, eyeliners, things like that, but these are the Nala ones. So the first Nala one that I've got is actually a like a blush highlighter, so I have actually used this one, but again, because I've got a lot of things I'm trying to use up first, I use it just to know the colourings, and I really like it, but it primarily just stays in the shrine. Though this one I do use quite a lot, as you can see, my favourite colour just there. So this is the eyeshadow one, but again they had a Simba version and they had a Scar version as well. So Superdrug used to do these as well. I don't know, I think Boots do these as well. Again, I've not actually bought makeup in a while, just because I've got quite a lot of makeup that I need to get through first. It's almost like a one in, one out, just because I realised I had too much makeup, and obviously I wasn't going to get through it all, so I was trying not to buy too much unless I desperately needed it, or if it was a collection. But that's what I mean, every time I go onto the Revolution website, I don't see anything Disney that's new, so I'm just seeing like old stuff that they're trying to get rid of. But things like this, again, you can maybe have a look on eBay, obviously to make sure it's not been opened, or again the Facebook groups. So yeah, so that was it for my Nala video. So I do actually have a Lion King playlist, so just in case you want to see what other Lion King things I have. I do have in the next couple of videos, I'm going to do a mystery minis for you guys, and I do actually have a haul because recently I went to Primark and then I just go out shopping, so things I kind of collected over the last couple of weeks. I just wanted to show you guys, so if you're not already, then please like and subscribe to get the bell notification and obviously get notified when all my videos go up. And that's it, and I'll see you guys next time. Later days.
Don't forget your tea. Get your tea.
Crinkles. Crinkles.
It's effort. Too much effort for the day. Refreshment.
Refreshing.